We went to my dad's over the weekend and we had a great time. The 3-hour drive is always so long, so it kind of like takes up, like whenever we go down there and stay the night, I have to plan ahead while I'm trying to get caught up on laundry from the weekend, so it feels like it's never ever ending. Oh my gosh, Daylin lost this jacket forever. Like when she had her endoscopy done, she wore this and I could not find it. That was many months ago. I could not find this anywhere, and it was super cute and she loved it because she's very big on like comfy clothes. So she loves like the soft sweatshirts, whatever. And I ended up finding it like months later. It was behind the couch. Apparently I need to clean behind my couch a little bit more. But yeah, we went to my dad's and then we were in church on Sunday, and it was almost like this like wave, and I instantly felt super just like nauseous, super run down and weak, and I'm like, oh boy. So that evening I started to get a sore throat, and then the day yesterday it would have been, I just felt really run down. I'm feeling a little bit better today, but now I'm starting to get like congested, and then don't have all the energy I should probably have. So I thought that I would get caught up in laundry today, and I also wanted to do a little bit of baking. Basically, I just want to make some breakfast things, banana muffins, these s'more bars that Day has been begging me to make, and then, which is a dessert, obviously, and then some other, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a coffee cake kind of thing. But when it's the middle of the week and I am like grasping at what to pack for lunches, my go-to is usually breakfast kind of things.
Okay, before I even start this, I am home today with my kids, so if you hear any extras in the background, that is why. I can only do so much. I am starting, even though I don't feel the greatest, I'm starting baking. I used to bake all the time, kind of got burnt out of it a little bit. I'm 100% burnt out of cooking dinners every night. It has been kind of a struggle around here lately, but the first thing I wanted to bake was these banana muffins. They are my go-to recipe. I've been making this recipe for many years. I can also link it below if you'd like, just let me know. So most of the recipes that I have are on my Pinterest. I have a lot of them saved. That's really my go-to also whenever I'm looking for making my dinner plans for the week. I usually hop on Pinterest and then I look in my dinner recipes folder and find everything. But this s'more bars recipe is on my Pinterest. It's not that it's hard to make. It's just whenever you go to put that dough on, like the cookie dough on there, it's really hard to spread it over the graham crackers. But other than that, this s'more bar recipe goes over really well, especially in the summertime. These Jell-O roll-ups are also a huge hit, especially when my kids were a little bit younger. They loved these. They also still ask for them now, but it is just Jell-O mix and marshmallows and water, and you need a microwave, and that is it. It is a very simple process. This is also on my Pinterest as well. It's just easier to have everything in one spot. The last thing, oh my gosh, you can hear my kids. The last thing on my list to make was the cinnamon coffee cake. This is my mom's recipe, but for some reason this time I kind of screwed it up. You have to layer like the dough and then the cinnamon, butter, brown sugar mixture, so you layer those. Well, I put it in the oven. It did not bake enough time, so I put it back in the oven, and then the second time when I took it out, it was so dried out and I like ruined it.
And then one singular piece of bread.
Why?
For fun.
Did you print out your compass thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I walked up to my teacher. I did not say one word, and I just handed her this singular bread on a paper.
So once we got back home, obviously my kids got into everything that I made. They go straight for those Jell-O roll-ups, which they are always a big hit. I'm telling you, it's so easy. Jell-O, water, marshmallows. Find the recipe on my Pinterest. Type it into Google, Jell-O roll-ups. They are very, very simple. You cannot screw them up. So after they fought for all of the Jell-O roll-ups, we went ahead and did a little bit of Day's homework. I remember when Dalton was in 4th grade, he had to memorize all of the states, and so that's what we're doing. I'm not sure when her test is for this, but I at least wanted to start practicing with her. Brett came home yesterday or the day before and sat down with her for like half an hour and was practicing her flashcards with her. So that has also been another huge change, I guess, is when Brett comes home, he's not completely drained from working so much. It's just where he's at now, things are just a little bit more lighter. I know once his work picks up a little bit, that might change. But as of right now, he comes home and he has the energy to be able to like help me with those things, where before he was getting home a lot later just because the job was different. So anyways, that has been a really nice change. As the evening went on, I started to feel a little bit more run down, low energy, so I took it easy the rest of this evening. I kind of, as long as my kids have their homework done, there's nothing else major that they need to do, they have their chores done, it's really too cold to be outside, so as long as they have everything done, I am fine with them kind of having a whatever evening. But even though I didn't feel good, I still tried to make a little something for dinner. I just threw together these little Hawaiian roll sliders. It's legit just Hawaiian rolls and lunch meat. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. I gotta take a minute. I'm still not feeling the greatest. Just very congested and like no energy, just very weak. Life moves on. I'm gonna get my kids up and ready for the day. They have a half day today. I do have a cleaning this morning, so as soon as I'm done with that, I have a couple little things that I want to do for just very simple things for Dalton and Day for Valentine's Day. And then I'm gonna go pick them up from school and hoping to have like a nice little lunch with them and kind of see what I have the energy for. But I'm so glad I did all that baking yesterday, because now I don't have to A, rush with trying to figure out breakfast, B, mornings that I have cleanings, or obviously you working mamas know that when you have to get ready in the morning, the easiest breakfast thing makes the morning go a little bit smoother. So that's also nice that I don't have to rush, and also I don't have to pack lunches. So 3 good things working for me this morning. Even though I don't feel the greatest, you gotta push through. Today is Valentine's Day. Daylin has a Valentine's party at her school. Dalton, being in 6th grade, junior high, does not do anything for Valentine's Day, so he did not have to worry about packing any of his Valentine cards or anything. Daylin, we ended up sending hers to school the day before, so good to go. Day's getting ready. Dalton's finishing up. I'm trying to eat really quick, because if I do not grab something to eat before I go off to one of my cleanings, then I start to feel really lightheaded and woozy. So even though it is Valentine's Day, Brett and I don't really celebrate it. Like, he'll get like flowers or like a little something, but I don't know, it's not that big of a deal to me, I guess. I am waiting in the drop-off line. I just dropped off Dalton and Day at school. Daylin has a Valentine's party. She turned in her Valentines yesterday. We did like a DIY with these like little squishies. So we kind of did our own thing with that, but I just dropped them off. I'm going to head to my cleaning, and I will see you guys as soon as I'm done. Ugh, it's just one of those days where I'm just like super irritable, crabby, not in the mood. Ugh, I'm trying to like gather it up, but some days it's okay. It's okay. I ended up picking up Culver's, which if you have never had Culver's, I think it's like a Midwest thing. It's delicious. But I have some Culver's for the kids, and then I just picked up a Happy Valentine's Day. You can be my Valentine. Oh, such a sweet boy. He always has to like bridge under my legs, and then he turns around and he comes back through. Now I look like a liar. Way to go, Shep. Like that. So I have, Dalton is my chocolate eater, so I just found a couple candy things at Dollar Tree, and then Daylin has these, and then I got her Culver's, but I think I might put their drinks in the fridge. I was totally gonna do like a game with them. I just can't mentally do it. I just can't today. My anxiety is very high today. I'm just a ball of emotions, probably because it's that time of month, but here we are. I just can't do it today. So Dalton also has a dentist appointment this evening. I'm just not having a very good day. Not for any other reason, but I'm in my own head. Okay, I think I might just leave their food on the table. I think I might do that. Do you remember how Shep was like going in between my legs? Yeah. Today was a half day today, not because it was Valentine's Day, but they just have a half day like once a month, I think. I'm not quite sure. I just kind of go with the flow with that. But once they got home, they saw their surprise lunch and their candy, and truthfully, we just hung out. Dalton wanted me to play VR with him. He has been begging me to play VR, so I got on VR with him. I also helped Daylin with her room stuff, and I vlogged none of it. Sorry, guys. So for dinner tonight, we are doing stuffed shells. Basically, I start by, yes, jarred pasta. I cook a little bit of sausage and onion, and then pour about 1.5 cups or jars of just regular red sauce. And then you take these really long pasta shells, you put one thing of string cheese. My mind is going blank trying to explain this to you. You put one thing of string cheese in each shell, like you're seeing me do, and then you do the sauce on top, seasoning, a little bit of water. This is also, shocker, on my Pinterest. And then you put that in the oven for, I want to say, half an hour, and then you take the foil back off after that, put a little bit more cheese on, put it back in the oven, let it cook a little bit more, and then you're done. And it is so good, and it's very, very easy. This is kind of one of the pasta dishes that has been in rotation. So anyways, I hope you guys had a great Valentine's Day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.